All right, so I'm back up in Boston. Ken, what do you think? How long has this car been sitting here?
About 3 years.
No, it's been sitting here for a year.
All right.
You remember Tom, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm here checking on the Trofeo where I have it, I keep in storage. I haven't touched this car in a year. It's coming down to Florida soon. I'm gonna do I wouldn't say very big, but do some restoring on it. I want to do the paint and brakes and some other shit. But that's open. We're just checking up on it today. See how the tire, yeah, this tire went totally flat again. I put some Fix-A-Flat in it last year. And this is the brake caliper in the back that's all seized up. This poor car. Pop the hood. I didn't even have anything. I couldn't take this car out today if I wanted to because I didn't use for anything for the tire. For some reason I didn't think of that. I think the stickers will expire June of 2014. Oh, my other Trofeo, the hood stays open. This one doesn't. There it is.
I'll hold it open for you,
Well,
pal.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Buddy pal.
I left the battery connected. What am I, an idiot?
I bet that's dead.
No shit, it's dead. It's probably a day. It's probably. I'm gonna have to do this Monday when I go get another battery at the junkyard. This poor car. And still got oil. Really isn't leaking that bad, to be honest. Nothing at the top. I know you always had an oil leak at the bottom at the oil pan, but.
You're gonna ship it down?
Yeah. Do you think this thing will make it down there? Not a chance.
Maybe.
I mean, it runs really well, but I just don't trust it for that. A car's been sitting this long, I throw it on the road and say, okay, drive 2 days straight.
Send it.
Ah, fuck, the headlight. Yeah, it's still leaking. There's more spider webs underneath this car. Abdul used to love this thing, remember?
Yeah.
It was his favorite car. When I bought it, he went nuts.
It's for your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Nice. Do people actually care?
You see, believe it or not, they do.
Matt watches it all the time.
I've got almost 1,000 subscribers. And people love the Trofeo videos. And there's this one fan I have, I think his name is Miles. I know he's going to be watching this video. He's been begging for another video of this car. Begging for it. He loves the blue one I bought, but he's been dying to see this one. So I'm going to have to come back and let's just see if it even tries to... That's dead. It's fucking done. There wasn't even any juice. Well, alright. I'll have to come back Monday with some jumper cables and an air compressor. So I've got my buddy running around trying to grab some jumper cables. I used to keep some here. Somebody snagged them because I share this space here, multiple people. I just have this one slot. And the jumper cables are gone, so my buddy's going to look for some. I've got a little cheesy battery tender thing hooked up to it. It's not even giving me anything. This car does not want to start. That serpentine belt looks real bad, but I just want to get this thing moving today and charged up enough that hopefully it'll be ready when I have the truck pick it up in a few weeks to go down to Florida. So that's where I'm at now. Nothing too exciting. I wish I was getting some juice. I could pop the trunk. I feel like I left the cables. See, when I parked this car a year ago, I thought I'd be shipping it right away to Florida. And I'm like, oh, I can leave the battery hooked up. It's going in a few weeks. It just never happened. And now I'm kind of screwed. So waiting on the jumper cables here. Hopefully that will get this thing to fire up. I'm on a tight time schedule today. I've been very busy. I just want to get this thing down the street and have some used tire put on the front that's not going to leak out overnight, just so this thing's ready to go in a few weeks. Check out my loaner, 2018 or 17 Mercedes-Benz GL 450. It's got a turbo or a twin turbo or something in it. It's a lot of technology. I don't know much about it, but I know a guy here at a Mercedes dealership in town, and he hooked me up with this for a few days. It's been great, but right now I want to drive this thing. So my buddy got some jump cables, and just waiting on him to get back over here. We can hook these two up and hopefully fire this thing right up. Alright, I got my buddy revving the engine. Jumper cables we borrowed from somebody. Almost. Let's shut these lights off. Nope. That sounded better before.
I think that you're right.
That engine didn't sound happy, that's for sure, but it's running now.
But well, you say it could probably be the bolt was loose?
I think it was a little loose, yeah. You got it now. Cool. You hear the way it was tapping though when it started? I didn't like that. It was like there was no oil. I know there's oil, I checked it.
Sure.
So I mean, it's just been sitting for so long. You know, the oil's, it's just like when you first change the oil in your car. For a second, there's no oil in it. You know, it's gonna travel up. So running good now. Beautiful. Let me move this thing out. We're gonna let it charge up for a few minutes, and we're good. All right, I'm out in the old girl here. The brakes aren't doing too hot. They've been like that for years now, but they've only gotten worse from sitting. And the exhaust leak's gotten a little worse. The transmission still does that slam in the gear. I mean, she needs some love, but it's a 90,000 mile Trofeo. I've had it for almost 10 years. It's my baby, although it doesn't seem like I treat it that way. But it's gonna get the restoration I've always wanted to give it. I'm gonna ship it down real soon, next couple of weeks, and have this car gone through top to bottom. I don't care what I gotta spend. You know, realistically, $1,500, I could have this car 100%. Paint, brakes, whatever other little bullshit it needs. And even if it's $2,000, I bought this car for $1,300 10 years ago. So if I'm into it and I got a brand new Trofeo basically for $3,000, you know, $4,000, I'm happy. It's more about the sentimental value to me. I'll never make it, I mean, at least not in the near future, I'll never make any money on it, but I love this car. So I'm going now just to find a used tire place. I want, this front tire loses all its air in one day. So I just want to, and it's not an issue of a hole in it, it's an issue of dry rot. So I just want it off the car and to put another tire on it so that way it'll be ready to be pulled right out of the hangar when the truck comes in a few weeks. And that's it. And I'm gonna park it back in there. I'll disconnect the battery this time. I'm sure it'll still be dead, but worth a try. And yeah, I'm gonna have it shipped down. I'm down here in Lawrence and nobody's got this fucking tire size. A 215, 55, R15. Second used tire shop I've gone to and nobody's got it. And I'm running out of time here. I gotta get back home, and so I don't know. I'm gonna try one more place. If no luck, I'm gonna have to just put the car back in and hope for the best. All right, so I'm out of luck. I tried 3 different used tire places. The rest are closed because of the holiday. I'm fucked. Okay, no one's got this tire size, 215, 55, 15. So I'm just praying this thing holds enough air to get on the truck in the next couple of weeks. If it goes totally flat, which I think it's gonna do, but I feel like it's already lost air since I took it out, I'm screwed. I might try to stop quick and throw some slime in the tire, but I'm just trying to get this thing down to Miami and give it the, hey, new and used tires. Hold on. All right, I've got the Trofeo put back away until hopefully the near future when I have it picked up. I just gotta find the, okay, I already took the jumper cables out. Leave that over here, the battery. So hopefully you guys will be seeing her down there soon in Florida.